Rashid al Maktoum. A stern ruler, the Sheikh is as far removed from Ardern politically as their countries are from each other geographically. His heartfelt tweet, which thanked Ardern for her sincere empathy and support, shows, along with his gesture of projecting her image on the Burj Khalifa, that he was impressed as much by those qualities as by her actions themselves. This quality, rare in public life, has elevated Jacinda Ardern politically, just as it guides her choices as a woman. From youngest sitting member in Parliament to youngest Prime Minister of her nation since 1856, from leader of a small, sparsely populated southern country to the ranks of admired international figures. It is a leitmotif that plays throughout Ardern's life, essential to understanding the remarkable woman who is New Zealand's 40th Prime Minister. Ardern's compassion stirred New Zealanders' aspirations for a better, fairer country at the 2017 elections. In the face of a heartless terrorist attack, her compassion raised hopes worldwide for peaceful coexistence between religions. In a world led, at best, by hardened pragmatists, Jacinda Ardern stands out as one of few leaders whose empathy is genuine, not the product of public relations spin or political grooming. Compassion is, without doubt, her greatest personal and political asset. When a leader has the courage to express compassion, it can reach across political and cultural divides to unite people. Compassion, despite humankind's failings, is cherished by humanity, praised by all the religions and philosophies that underpin our belief systems. Compassion is described as the highest state of spiritual union in the Bhagavad Gita. The New Testament, Colossians chapter 3, verse 12, exhorts Christians to clothe yourselves with compassion. In the Quran, Allah is described as most compassionate in the 57th verse and often throughout. In modern times, the American Humanist Association states that humanism is a rational philosophy informed by science, inspired by art, and motivated by compassion. It need hardly be said that compassion has been traditionally considered a feminine characteristic. A recent commentary comes from His Holiness the Dalai Lama, who stated in a tweet, that modern medium of wisdom, that women have been shown to be more sensitive to others' suffering, whereas warriors celebrated for killing their opponents are almost always men. We need to see more women in leadership roles. In the preamble to Supriya's previous book, Battling Injustice, 16 Women Nobel Peace Laureates, the Dalai Lama elaborated on his thoughts of women's leadership. The lives of the women Nobel Peace Laureates detailed in this book by Supriya Vani are clear evidence of my belief that women are naturally more sensitive to others' needs and well-being. They have greater potential for expressing love and affection. Therefore, when, as now, compassionate leadership is required, women should take on a greater role in making this world a better place. With her government vowing to improve healthcare for the disadvantaged, to raise New Zealanders' standard of living with new indices, and to tackle child poverty, the New Zealand leader seems to embody the Dalai Lama's observations. New Zealand is quite familiar with woman leaders, at any rate. Jenny Shipley of the National Party, the nation's 36th Prime Minister, held office from the 8th of December 1997 to the 10th of December 1999, and Helen Clark, her Labour Party successor, occupied the nation's top position for nearly 9 years, until the 19th of November 2008. Though Clark is one of her role models, Ardern stands apart from her female predecessors, and not merely for her youth. Shipley, nicknamed the perfumed steamroller, along with so many other assertive women, came to power not by popular election, but through an orchestrated coup against her party leader and Prime Minister, Jim Bolger. Notorious while Minister of Social Welfare.